Hey guys, welcome back. We are done with Lisa the Painful RPG. Really good game. Really good indie RPG. Very traumatizing storyline. And turns out, even though I finished the game, I missed a bunch of side quests and other party members. But that's stuff I could do offline. It doesn't really add to the storyline, but yeah, there are lots of different characters I missed, areas I missed, and storylines I never really followed through on. So I may do that offline, but we got the core ending, so we're going to play something new. A game called Orwell. It is a simulation type of game where you're a state operative and you're supposed to be following people, so it's very like Big Brother 1984 type of feel to it. Never played it, so we'll see how it goes. There we go. Alright, it is loading. Yeah, I tested it a few minutes ago just to make sure it would stream well. So now we got to go ahead and create our profile. Create. You have been selected for the Orwell test phase. Please create a profile. Oh, I can't capitalize. Whatever. Oop, I can't use a 1? No, okay. Oh, I can select a profile picture. Who do I want to look like? Who looks like me? I guess that would be me if I was a hipster with red glasses. Old man, old lady, woman, black dude. Black woman? Yeah, I guess this is as close as it gets. This is as close as it gets. Oh god. Wait a minute. I don't want to... Oh, it's optional. Okay, I'm not entering my email address. I'm aware that my actions may severely impact the lives of the citizens of the nation. I will work thoroughly and judge objectively in the best of my belief. While working, I will adhere to the laws and jurisdiction of the nation. I agree. Be diligent. Your work has severe impact. Alright, setting up profile. Yeah, so this game is episodic, so I think there are multiple stories you can buy. I'm not sure how many the base game has, but I know there is DLC out. Because when I quit out of the game when I was testing it, it, of course, advertised its DLC. Might have to move my camera. It is blocking Freedom Plaza. We'll see. We'll see if I need to adjust. Oh, okay. Still part of a cutscene here. Get him. Police record found. Dude, this is like straight out of China here. The facial recognition, the tracking of certain individuals. Jesus. Alright, so we have a terrorist bombing. Episode 1, the clocks were striking 13. So I guess we're going to have to find out who bombed the place. Hold on, let me move some stuff around here. Okay, you're online. Good. Call me Symes? I will be your advisor on Orwell. Together we will form both the first and last line of defense against terrorism. For this test phase, you are one of the first people to try out the Orwell system under real circumstances, selected from thousands of applicants from across the globe. Normally congratulations would be in order, but as you can see from that footage, there has been an incident. So let's get started. I've activated the reader tool for you. Its purpose is storing bookmarks to online websites and documents for easy access, and to highlight when there is new information to be investigated. Hey, Cyrax, what's up, man? How have you been? We finished Lisa the Painful RPG. If you like Japanese RPGs and very dark storylines, highly recommended. This is actually a new game we're playing called Orwell. It's kind of a simulation type game where we are, I guess, tracking down terrorists using surveillance software. Okay, storing bookmarks. First, I want you to be informed of the situation. Our leading newspaper, the National Beholder, will bring you up to speed. Okay. So go to the reader. National Beholder. Ooh, is there gonna be a lot of reading in this game? I feel like there is. Feel free to browse the National Beholder. I've activated the profiler. Open the unknown person file once you're done. Okay. Bomb obliterates 3. This is what happened in the intro just now, if you missed it. Bomb obliterates Freedom Memorial and kills 3. 3 people killed, 5 injured. 7:50 p.m. I'm not going to read this entire thing. Act of terror. Explosive device using a cell phone signal. An anonymous letter containing the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song. Thoughts are free. The Prime Minister condemned the attack. Yeah, okay, let's go back. Okay, negotiations failed. Pargesian president aborts negotiations with opposition to violent riots. Peace negotiations are done in the capital city. So that's probably what caused the bombing. Movie shooting completed. Shooting in Gray Shadows, third part. I don't think this is really interesting, is it? A romantic drama. No. No. Okay. So it says open the unknown person file, so let's do that. The profiler holds all known information on those we investigate. The file you have opened is for our main suspect. The blue-haired woman that the CCTV footage shows before the assault is no stranger to the police. Take a look at the arrest record. Where's the arrest record? Here? No? Hold on. How do I look at the arrest record? 1 second. Maybe if I go back to reader? No. Insider? No. Take a look at her arrest record. Am I missing something here? No. Oh, here we go. Okay. Cassandra Watergate. Interesting last name. The highlighted elements in the record are pieces of data that can be extracted. We call these elements data chunks. Hovering over data chunks will reveal their relevance to the case and any connections or information it may influence. Drag and drop all data chunks from the police database into a profile to upload them to our servers. Okay. Weird that it says this cannot be undone. All data chunks? That was it, right? From the police database into a profile. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was highlighted. Gotcha. Should be it, right? Oh. Very good. Pictures and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify a person. Information in documents can only become a data chunk when it can be clearly assigned to a target person. Add the reason for Miss Watergate's prior arrest that has just been unlocked. We will need this info to progress. Okay. Good. With the data you extracted from the police record, a new document can now be accessed. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidence? I do not. Find data revealing where she attacked the police officer, and you will see what I mean. Where she attacked the police officer. Arrested on site after Officer Franklin had been struck by an unknown object and became unresponsive. Protesters forcibly removed. Suspect was found kneeling and weeping on the ground. When asked to lay on the ground with her hands behind her back, the suspect cooperated immediately. Huh. That doesn't sound like her, right? Did I do everything? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. If I go back. Oh, here we go. Is this woman a terrorist? Woman allegedly injured a police officer 2 weeks ago remains in custody. Trial scheduled for August. The case that keeps the media and public guessing. Cassandra allegedly hit a police officer. She's accused of having hit the victim's head with a large brick. The incident occurred during a rampage at the Freedom Plaza as part of a demonstration against the newest amendments to the government's model bill, or project, the safety bill. Okay. I don't think it's her, right? The exact same location as the assault. Then she turns up there right before the explosion? Surely not a coincidence. That's a bit of a stretch. As you know, Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. We should also gather more background information on her. I want to know who we're really dealing with. Okay. She's an artist. Alright, she's an artist. Oh yes, one who does street art by blowing memorials to pieces by any chance. He's already judged her as guilty. Great, you have found another document. Before we can go on, let's clarify your job and how it affects mine, shall we? You have extracted all the info I already knew about Mrs. Watergate. Starting now, I'm going into this case blind. The Orwell Ethical Codex dictates that investigators, like yourself, are the only ones allowed to access the documents of target persons. Advisors like me only get to see the data provided by the investigators. We will then draw conclusions and request action. Your primary job is to provide information you deem important. Never give away incorrect or misleading data. You may hit disable on a data check you do not want to pass on to Orwell. However, some data chunks might be necessary to progress on the case. Okay. Huh, a little chilly in here. My nose is a little sniffly. Ah. Okay, so I guess we're kind of on our own. Let's go back. Cassandra's report. Her portfolio. She's Cassie, a colorful inhabitant of Wonderland, right behind a rainbow. She quit her job, focused on her art career. Leave me a message on my UTEL. I mean, I guess let's add it all. Let's add it all. So you're under the impression that our wonderful Mrs. Watergate is really living in Wonderland. Somehow I doubt that. Call it intuition. People's lives are hanging in the balance here. What if you pass me something I cannot identify as wrong so easily? You've got to be more careful next time. I'm just going to hand you everything that's highlighted. Interesting. We should find out what that job is. Okay, we got our information. Good, you found a chat handle. This will allow us to overhear any conversation on that account. The listener has now been unlocked. New conversations will appear whenever they are started. Hey, Camilio, what's up, man? Welcome. We're done with old Lisa, the painful RPG, and now we're working on Orwell. It's kind of a simulation type of game. Very 1984, if you've ever read that book. Alright, so we're just investigating this chica because there was an explosion in the town square. So we're gonna see what happens. Hey, Hefe. What's going on, Pretzel? How have you been? I saw Black Dahlia didn't really go so well. I guess the game was crashing multiple times. Didn't work very well on Windows 10, I imagine. I did. It's awesome. Yeah, really good book. Yeah, we just started this game. So, yeah, we're just investigating this chick to see if she was the terrorist that bombed the square. Good, how are you? I'm doing good. Our cat had some issues, so we had to put him in the vet overnight last night. We just picked him up, so he's doing much better. He's dealing with some indigestion type of issues. Compatibility mode in a VM, it's iffy. Yeah, older games are like very, very hit or miss when it comes to whether they'll work correctly or not. Like, I think the last like old game I played was Sanitarium. Yeah, Sanitarium. And that game worked for the most part, but it would crash every so often. I think Strife actually had the same issue. Okay, so we have a handle. What else do we got? Did I miss something here? Oh, here we go. Okay, so she likes taking photos of her furball. Cute is me. Yeah, Pretzel, if you don't follow Retro Gaming Junction yet, he is a big retro streamer as well, if you can't tell by the name. I think right now he's been streaming System Shock 2? System Shock 2, I believe, and also Elder Scrolls Daggerfall. Oh yeah, okay, good. Businessman's Forgotten Daughter. Okay, let's upload that. SS2 was over yesterday. Yeah, I'm not sure if Nix ended up finishing it. I was there for his last stream, and I think he was like really close to the end. He was on the many. He had just taken out the 2 nerve endings and opened up that door. So, all right, Daughter of Entrepreneurs. Christmas present for my darling. This was actually meant to be a private piece, but oh well, I'd have a hard time keeping it to myself. That's her boyfriend, I guess. Next week is all Phantasmagoria. Yeah. I heard the first one was much better than the second. I never played the second, actually. Is that it? Listener. She's chatting with an unknown person. Hey, you. Josie. Can't seem to find my credit card. I assume you took it, right? You got me, Sherlock. Trying to determine whether I should move my camera here. I'm in the middle of buying all of Bonton with that platinum card I lifted from your desk. Ooh, that is a crime. Let's report her. Well, luckily for you, I don't mind you going on a splurge. As long as you pick up some wine for dinner. Okay, so this is like clearly her boyfriend. She stole a credit card of an unknown person? If you're able to find out who she is talking about, we could lock it to the owner. Wine? What is Joseph Langley? My fear... Oh, it's her attorney. Is she sleeping with her attorney? Blade Runner. I actually played Blade Runner back in the day. I'll be honest, I didn't particularly enjoy it. It was very much a walking simulator, it felt like. There really wasn't much in the way of gameplay. This was like probably 15 years ago. She stole the credit card of her lawyer. We should be able to track the credit card of this Langley down and lock it down to him. Done. No, really. No need to thank me, Mr. Langley. You now have a profile for a related person. It can be accessed via the profiler. Data chunks will only appear for targeted persons and can only be extracted into their relevant profiles. Okay. Man, it's having probably just a business call from one of his favorite client. Actually, yes, that's exactly what's going on. Very serious business, Cassandra. I thought as much. Guess I better pick up shitloads of wine. You'll have to get this client of yours pretty buzzed to handle all that business. 1 bottle should be fine. She's a lightweight. Oh, whatever. I guess I shouldn't pick up some of those party pills from Big Pharma, aka my parents, then. Oh, come on. I was only teasing. Speaking of your parents, when are you going to tell them about us? Yeah. Maybe. Gotta go now. Text you later. XOX. Oh, she's sleeping with her lawyer. Blade Runner is actually incredible. You played it wrong. I'll reserve judgment on that. Yeah, let's report that she's getting pills from her dad. I feel like we're doing bad guy work here. Watergate, Pharma, Entrepreneurs. This does ring a bell. It might be because you left the default dialogue. So the movie was good. The movie was good. The game I was less impressed with. It might be because you left the default dialogue. By doing that, you removed 90% of the choices in the game. Oh, really? Okay, that might be it then. Yeah, because it felt like I was just kind of going through the motions. I really wasn't picking or choosing anything. Alright, well, let's go back to the profiler. Where's the profiler at? How do I get to the profiler? Oh, what did that do? Oh, interesting. Find info on the previous job. Find the reason why the investigation was closed. Okay. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance. Huh. You have to put custom dialogue. If not, the guy just says a default answer. Oh, that's kind of weird that they would make that the default. Yeah, like I felt like I had no choices at all when I was playing. How do I switch to the other guy? It says I can go to the profiler, right? Where is the profiler at? Bookmarks, portfolio, no. Yeah, okay, well, let's just go check out these first. Watergate Pharmaceuticals. So this is her parents. Her parents own this pharmaceutical company. Nothing here. What about the company? Bruno Watergate. That's her father, I believe. CEO, grandson of the founder. Maybe a brother? No. These are probably her parents. Oh, and she's a junior COO. Alice and Bruno's daughter. Yep, Cassandra, which is her, will soon be joining the executive ranks. Interesting. Okay. Appointed to be COO of a pharmaceutical company, probably by one of her parents. Being an artist and a junior COO seems quite odd. She also mentioned she had quit a dull job, didn't she? Alright. It's like detective, funny, aggressive, and then custom. Custom is how every other game works. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, is it, do they have Blade Runner on Steam? I'm pretty sure it's probably on Good Old Games, but I don't know if it'd be on Steam or, what was the other one? Epic. Definitely not on Epic. Now I see. Keeping it a family affair. Blade Runner's nowhere. Maybe on an abandonware website? I actually bought the game way back when, and I have the box and everything, but yeah, I ended up selling it. Documents that you've already reviewed may be updated from time to time as events unfold. The reader will notify you when that happens. The National Beholder just published a new article. You may want to take a look and see if there's any new info available. Okay. The National Beholder. Let's look at it, I guess. Crime rates are dropping. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing really important. Or maybe it is important. Yeah, because these are old articles. Hold on a second. Crime decreased by 4.8% because of the safety bill. Let's do the safety bill. Look at that. Not on either licensing rights. Okay, makes sense. What did you guys think of the new Blade Runner movie that had Ryan Gosling in it? I actually thought it was alright. I have an English and French version here. Might give the French version a go someday. I did play it once. It's actually a very decent translation. Oh, interesting. Loved it. Yeah, I really liked it too. It didn't get... I forget if it got good reviews or not. Yeah. I remember one of my coworkers hated it for some reason. I don't know. I thought it was a very good movie. Safety laws. Sped up process for taking investigative measures against suspects and their prosecution. So my character is an investigator. And he is in charge of monitoring the population of this nation in order to protect us against terrorist threats. It did. It's critically acclaimed. At least the critics, I suspect, yeah. Hey, Joanne's. What's up? What's going on? How's your divinity play with your friend going? How far are you guys into it? Okay. So, yeah, nothing really here. Yeah. Joanna, this is like a weird simulation game. Like Big Brother. We're, trying to catch a terrorist. What else? Procedure closing raises manipulation suspicions. Investigation into the malicious injury of a police officer has been dropped due to lack of evidence. So, Orwell informs me you've just encountered conflicted data chunks. Whenever the content of two data chunks are at odds with each other, those will be shown as conflicted. When you extract one of the data chunks containing a conflict, the others will become invalid immediately. I'd highly recommend that you clarify the context of the conflict before you proceed, though this is your decision. Once the information has been parsed, there is no way to reverse your choice. So basically, there was an explosion. Someone threw a brick at a cop's head. We suspect it's the blue-haired girl, but according to this, the case got dropped due to lack of evidence, but there's speculation that her rich parents manipulated the trial. So I can either think that she didn't throw the brick, or I can think that her family influenced the trial. I'm going to say her family influenced the trial. Oh wait, let me show the conflict here. No. Yeah, let's do this one. Huh. Watching FA check his Facebook is kind of weird, but I'll allow it. Yeah. These are all my friends. I played a bit of this game. Just the first mission, I think. I was intrigued, but didn't end up going any further. I think I was in the mood for something else at the time. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I don't mind like these type of games. Like I played Hacknet or Hack.net, which was like a simulation game, but it was so much fun. So much fun. So this game, Orwell, is kind of like right up my alley. Oh. Pretty good. We're about 1/3 to half the way through Divinity of Sin 2, liking it a bunch so far. Yeah, it looks like a really cool game. One of my favorite movies 20 years ago. Now it's gone down the ladder a bit. Yeah, it's definitely Blade Runner and the sequel are very good games. Very good movies. Yeah. I don't know if I would call them like tops. Maybe top 20. Hacknet's a great game. Yeah, Hacknet. I loved Hacknet. Like I played it offline. I really, really enjoyed it. The whole reading part would turn me off. Not that I hate reading, I love me some Torment. Yeah, Planescape Torment has a lot of dialogue. I remember you telling me that. And I think I own the game now, but it's probably a game I'm going to play offline. It seems like a combination of Papers, Please and something like Her Story. So I have not played Her Story, but I've played Papers, Please. I really liked Papers, Please. And I want to get, what's that other game that guy came out with? Oberdin? Oberdin looked interesting as well. Blade Runner's good, but it'll never be as good as Showgirls. Hey, you know what? The big thing for me about Showgirls was the fact that one of the actresses from Saved by the Bell was on it. That was like blew my mind as a kid. Fallout 1.5 to Force, I think, that game. Yeah, you were streaming that for a little while, right, Camilio? I think? Yeah. Severe accusation. Since we already know who her parents are, we will immediately begin investigating those allegations. I wonder how many episodes are on the base game, because this game has DLC as well. And it said episode 1. Parents may have closed the criminal case. Yeah, so we're going to go and accuse the parents. I think the parents did it. Colonel Mustard in the laboratory with the candlestick. Alright, I guess go here. Oh, leaders of the nation, Robert Blaine. Somebody died and he stepped up. He's in charge of economy and trade. She's in charge of improving safety, and he is the defense guy. Okay. Positions. 5 pillars for a great nation. Yes, too much dialogue, yeah. We firmly believe in strict safety. Strong economy is a strong society. Values and tradition. Gating immigration from and intervening in foreign countries are necessities to uphold law and order in our own. This is hitting a little close to home, especially with all the stuff going on in the world. Gating immigration and intervening in foreign countries. You can tell what the inspiration for this game was. I'm trying to think when this game actually came out. I think it was around, was it 2018? Might be. I might be playing a relatively new game. Become a part of the party. Volunteer, become a member, or join the army of the nation. As far as I know, there's Orwell and just one DLC, Ignorance is Strength. More like 2016? Oh, okay. So it's a few years old. Divinity of Sin 2 is coming to Switch. I do not have a Switch just yet. Yeah, I need to get one. Okay. Let's look up the company. Is there anything for me to dig up dirt on? No? Products? No? Jobs. What jobs do we have here? We are urgently looking for a COO to replace the retired, formerly appointed predecessor. Huh. Thought the daughter was the COO. She's a junior COO. The junior coup. Related document found. Or maybe I was wrong and nothing stays in the family. Ouch. This is probably what she meant by quitting her job. Good. Currently I'm thinking that our Miss Watergate underwent quite a radical change. Don't you agree? Let's find out what happened in between these two lives of her. What may have caused this radical shift? Is there anything else here? Let's go back. One of the most interesting things about this game is the moral, ethical ambiguity of your decisions. Yeah, so like when I get conflicting information, like do I err on the side of innocence or guilt? Like that one choice, I could have said that there is no evidence that she threw a brick at the police officer and just left it at that. But instead I went with, well, the family's rich, so they probably influenced the trial. Yeah, I like games like that. I like it when it's not like a definitive, you know, right and wrong answer. That's kind of why I like Lisa the RPG so much. There were no, like, you know, good answers. They were all just very bad choices. So this is her Facebook, I guess. Right? This is her birthday. This is what she's interested in. Art, music, and activism. Activism. That might mean something. The game will continue to string you along the same way even when you're wrapping up an assignment. Really? Okay. Let's see. Woohoo, first day in freedom, far away from the shackles of Watergate Pharma. What? Who's gonna pay for your stuff now? Mommy and Daddy won't like this. Listen, Jake, I'm not Daddy's little girl anymore. My art already got me a lot of money. More than enough to pay all my bills. Don't you worry about me. Despised puppets of the state. You have finally managed to destroy us entirely. There's nothing left to do but to congratulate you. These are my personal wishes to you from the deepest abyss of my heart. Fuck all of you government lackeys. Most painfully, Cassandra. Sweetie, what's the matter? That doesn't sound like you. We haven't hung out for ages. You gotta get out from time to time. You'd feel much better. Mary, just shut your freaking mouth, okay? I'm not in the mood for your stupid act. I told you again and again I cannot deal with this right now. Okay, you know what? I'm really sorry that I still care about my best friend, no matter how often she decides to give me the cold shoulder. But in that case, that's in the past now. She's in a relationship with Joseph? He's, I think that's her lawyer, right? I believe. Profile update. In a relationship. Related profile updates. I don't know. Am I supposed to do something with this? Okay. I don't know. Upload it. With her lawyer. Might be noteworthy. The Beholder actually wrote about me being freaking redeemed of this shit. But surprise, surprise, I had to mention the speculation over my parents buying me out. Makes the click count go boom, doesn't it? So she might not be guilty. Oops. Shit. Okay. How do we go back? Right here? Yeah. Oh, this is conflicting. What does this conflict with? Show conflict. Not all conflicting data chunks have been found yet. Oh, okay. Alright, so when it's yellow, we don't want to upload it just yet. At least you're redeemed now. Want to blow off steam together with a little late night shopping tour? Not today. I have a date this evening. Oh, who's the lucky one? Okay, so they're friends again, right? August 10th, 2016 versus... Oh, no, this was most recent. Okay. Case closed. Congratulations. I never had any doubts about it. Kiddo, you're my heroine. In both the heroic and the drug way. 1,000 cams on the plaza, but no proof. We've shown the world this dirty surveillance machinery only exists to intimidate and to mislead people into believing false promises. Cams for safety, one big lie. Wow, I'm so happy for you. I knew everything would be okay in the end. See, we have an awesome Cassandra Freedom Party on Friday? Thank you guys. I'm so happy. I'm sure you heard the load fall off my mind. Yeah, I totally write an article on our blog. Of course, I'm so in. There's her profile pic. This is when she colored her hair blue. Went to a concert. Cassie's going punk. Looks nice. Catharsis, yeah. Cassandra shall be known in the world as Catharsis. So she probably has some social media presence with this, maybe? An alias name. It's always good to record every alias. Okay. Invite you to our little activist group. An activist group, is there anything more specific? Hot new band, The Targets. They rock hard. Mary's coming along. She doesn't like punk music. Their lead singer's really cutie. Nope, not for her. You're missing out. Mary, my best friend of all times. So this was in 2016, so they're not best friends anymore. So let's show conflict. Boom, that was from 2017. So now they're no longer friends. How sad. Sarcasm. Alright, so they're talking, right? With Joseph. Hear about the Freedom Plaza bombing. Yeah, don't remind me. You know I have a history at that place. Already fucking me up enough that I have to catch the bus from there every day. Too many bad memories. And now I was there just moments before this happened. I should have never gone to that damn protest. Darling, you don't need to justify yourself to anybody, especially not to me. I was so happy when Goldfeld accepted me into thought. I desperately wanted to go to prove my worth to the cause. Think of it this way, if you would not have gone to the protest, then you never would have been wrongfully indicted, and then we would have never met. Yeah, and I would not have been called a terrorist in all the papers. You are not a terrorist, okay? Ain't I? You sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Oh, she's still talking. Oh, damn it. What? Your card's not working here. Can't buy anything. Have you gone bankrupt or something? Uh-oh. Dude's broke. Unless you went on a serious shopping spree, there should be plenty of money on there. I guess we'll have to go without wine then. It's slightly chilly. My nose is cold. Here's the thing, I've got an important appointment tonight. It's surprisingly out of schedule and I can't postpone it. You've got to be kidding me. I'm very sorry, darling. We'll see each other tomorrow. You always have an appointment. Appointment here, appointment there, appointment every fucking where. Ooh. It's like when mommy and daddy argue. How can you constantly do this to me? Darling, please just calm down. Have you taken your methorin? Yes, damn it. Is this the only thing that matters to you? That I'm on fucking happy pills all day? Darling, please, there's nothing like that and you know it. So I keep my mouth shut whenever you leave me hanging. If I don't show up at this appointment, I risk losing a very important client. Fine. Don't you understand that? Mom and Dad, stop arguing. Oh no, I totally understand. Don't you risk losing that very important client of yours now. Cassie, don't be like that. I get it. I guess I'm just not an important client anymore. Oh, come on, Cassie. Oh, going home now in case I'm getting up on that priority list of yours anytime soon. Please. Session closed. Alright, let's upload some stuff here. Alright, she has to catch a bus. Meaning her presence there before the bombing could be coincidence after all. I'll reserve my thoughts until you find more evidence. So happy accepted me into an activist group called Thought. Interesting. Maybe this is what influenced her. But who is Goldfels? We should find something that shows her current attitude and see if we're following the right person. What else? There's one more thing. Yeah, she's on happy pills. What's this methorin? Can you look that up for me, please? Okay. Go back to our reader. Go back to products. Where's the methorin at? Antidepressant. She might be emotionally unstable if she's reliant on this medication. I don't think that means anything. The thoughts are free. If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. George Orwell. Published by Catharsis. It's cams. Cams everywhere, even at the Freedom Plaza. Is it just me, or is that more than just a little bit, I don't know, ironic? You probably all know me as either that blue-haired punk bitch or stupid cunt or anti-governmental terrorist. Never even occurred to Brittany that it wasn't me. We were there because we wanted a peaceful protest. We've always been against violence. Alright, so this is conflicting information. What's the conflict? Do we have the conflict? No, we don't have it yet. Our thoughts still free, others Goldfels. Huh. I propose to consider the question, are our thoughts still free? While this might be a surprising question, in our current world of ever-growing digital surveillance, freedom of thought is no longer self-evident. So, Senior Jefe, is Jeff pronounced like the Spanish word jefe, boss? Yes, it's pronounced like boss. Like, my actual name is Jeff, but I just thought, jefe, is boss. My name is Jeff. I tried to be clever. I don't know if it really worked, but yeah. Senior Jefe is generally what I go by. Let's see. Comments, interesting name, just stumbled upon the blog. Huh. Okay, cool, wasn't sure. Honestly, like, if you said Senior Jeff, that'd be the same way. I mean, I'd be fine with that. Plenty of people say it that way. I don't really, mind either way, though. Okay. I don't see anything highlighted, so I guess we don't really need to look at this. Oh, wait. Alright, so we'll come back to this. This is entry... And we already have that. Called you Jeff for how long? Yeah, exactly. I don't really feel the need to correct because it's not a big deal. It really isn't. Let's see. So that was entry 1. Let's go down the line here. Article is private. Okay. 7, private. 6, private. 5, 4, no, 3. I'm guessing only 1 and 9. 2, yep. Okay, so, let's see what Goldfels has. 5 articles? Nothing. I don't see anything we can click on here. Okay, so I don't see where the conflicting information is. Has an adverse attitude towards violence. Yeah, there's no conflicting information. So I have to find the unknown piece of information. So let's go to her timeline. Finally, someone who had the grit and explosives to show how futile surveillance is. That's another conflicting data chunk. Really, Cassie? You laugh at people being killed? Are you out of your mind? Alright, what else do we have? What are we missing? Let's look at our notes. Assess Cassandra's attitude towards the assault or violence in general. Okay, so we can go one of two ways. Oh, what about this? Never mind. Thoughts free. So we can either decide that her timeline celebrating the explosives means she's not a nice person, or we can go entry 9 and decide that peaceful protest. The fact that she's willing to let's see. Finally, someone had the grit and explosives to show how futile surveillance is. Sees assault justified for showing the futility of surveillance. Or we were there with adverse attitude towards violence. I would say this is posted under a nickname, and the other one is posted under her actual name. So I feel like this is her actual thoughts. Let's do that. I suspected as much. Seems we're looking at the right person. Looking at what you've extracted so far, we're dealing with a potentially dangerous personality. I will indicate that to law enforcement. Alright, what we found so far is all good. Hold on. Achievement unlocked. Torture myself with whimsies. What we found so far is all good and interesting, but I think we should be searching for something a little more concrete. We have to dig deeper. Okay. Juliet. Hey, Cassie. Hi, Jules. Cassie, I just wanted to know. Did you do it? Your post on timelines about this assault. You really shouldn't write something like that. Really, Jules? You're not going to preach to me about this stupid post, are you? No. I just wanted to know what's wrong, Cassie. It's nothing. Just between the two of us. I just had to let off steam, you know? It's because of what happened, isn't it? Yeah, and lots of other shit today. This bombing stirred up all of this crap again. You know, what I did. What happened there wasn't your fault. It's still kind of ambiguous. Cassie, you hurt that officer to save me, and you succeeded. You mustn't forget about that. That was just so brave. How can it not have been my fault, Juliet? I smashed the freaking skull of a father of 2 children because I lost it. Fuck. Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't stopped him. And this is why you really should remove this post. I feel like an asshole. The worst kind of asshole. I might be free, but not rightly so. I'm not innocent. Oh, Cassie. Nobody is innocent. You'll have to let it go. Okay. So, injured a police officer to protect Juliet. Admitted guilt. So my guess is she was trying to protect Juliet. What? Where did that come from now? This is perfect. We can arrest her and open the investigation again. However, we probably won't be able to hold her for long if it really happened in defense of this Juliet. Sorry, bud. That's what I did. Very good work. The intervention team is already on its way. We will need to wait for confirmation. Next stop, Wonderland, right? Just kidding. Next time. Be careful when providing the wrong data, though. Okay? In Mrs. Watergate's case, it was not a problem to get her address with the help of local police due to her former record. Huh. You're just part of the machine now, Hefe. Yeah, I know. I am part of the government intelligence team. This is very like Minority Report. Pre-crime. Why is this in red? I don't know why this is in red. Yeah, why is this in red? What does that mean exactly? You've been arrested. Thought about what you said. Maybe you're right. I should take the post down. It'd be better, believe me. Oops! Wait a second, somebody's at the door. Be right back. Somebody got swatted. By the way, how is your boyfriend? You're still together? You haven't been talking about him all that much lately. Well, not as much as before. Oh, I guess I don't need to really say anything. Hello? Are you still there? Ah, I'm a terrible person. I'll inquire if all went well with arresting Mrs. Watergate. You did a good job in any case. Although we have no proof she is involved in the bombing, we might be able to question her. Despite acting in defense of Miss Juliet, she seems to be quite unstable and a threat. Okay, just received confirmation that she is now in custody. Very good work indeed. I'm curious about this thought group, though. Whether they... Oh, God. No. Take a look at the news. 2 dead after second explosion. That is horrible. 2 dead, similar approach, same letter found. So these assaults are connected. And if that wasn't enough already, Mrs. Watergate was in custody at the time. So that's her out of the picture, at least for this attack. This complicates matters massively. So much for our simple test case. I need to speak to my superiors, see how we are to proceed given these extenuating circumstances. You did good today. You can log off and get some rest by clicking the button at the top right of the desktop. Try and get some sleep. I have a feeling the next few days are going to be trying at best. Oops. So... we did bad. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, still, we arrested her for the right reason. She wasn't responsible for the bomb. She was responsible for throwing a brick at a police officer. I don't feel bad. Letter's been received. The German song again. So Goldfels quoted this German song, right? Thoughts are free. So I don't know if it's him or what. All right. So let's. Is it here? All unprocessed data chunks will expire. Yes. Okay. Next day. This is interesting. Episode 2, a place where there is no darkness. Welcome back. I hope you don't mind if we get started right away. We'll have tons of work ahead of us. Interesting. I never look at you the same again. Hey, Pretzel. Watching you. You better mind your P's and Q's. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to get something to drink. There's a lot of text in here to read, and my throat's a little dry. I'll be right back. Alright. Alright, guys. Okay, I'm debating whether I need to move my webcam. I don't really think it's blocking too much information. Most of the good stuff is on the bottom left and bottom right. Alright, let's continue this madness. I hope you don't mind if we get started right away. We have tons of work ahead of us. I met with my superiors and they wish to continue with the test case. They believe in the capability of Orwell to handle this. Oh, and you, of course. My superiors agree with me. Based on the information you have already extracted, the activist group known as Thought is worth investigating. Seems that this Goldfels is an important member of Thought, so we now have clearance to consider them as a target person. Now that Goldfels is a target person, there may be new data chunks available in documents you've already accessed. Don't forget to go back and recheck your sources. Okay. Yeah, should I move my camera? That's a good question. Okay. Oh, cool. We got a little relationship thing here going on. Look at that. Ooh, how do I go back? How do I go back? There we go. Aha. So I wonder, does it just highlight things for me? Or no? Okay. Database. Arrested her flat. She willingly opened the door and cooperated with the arresting officer after having the warrant announced and her rights read to her. Okay. Headlines. Connection between bombings evident. Okay. User Goldfels. Where's Goldfels at? Start piecing this together. Upload complete. Is that it? Is there anything else? There we go. This was the section I was trying to find. I couldn't find the other profile. The letter, we are right, it seems. Immigrated to the nation in 1993. An immigrant. You know, this dude does not like immigrants. So Goldfels is a creator. Same name as this blog. If Goldfels is the one who created the blog, perhaps he founded or even was the leader of the activist group. Anybody else is a guest on here? No. Continue checking out the headlines. Why does it have a star next to it? Does that usually means there's something here, right? Rosen. Hold on. Maybe I'm missing something. Did I look at all the headlines? Oh, the bottom one. Maybe it's just unread. I think that's what it means, is unread. That should be it, right? Alright, okay. Entry 8, Thought must change direction. Recruiting 2 of my students and arranging 3 demonstrations like the one held at Freedom Plaza. Have we reached our goal? Let's upload that. Three demonstrations. More interesting might be that 2 students seem to be involved. Halt my engagement in this group. Better for everyone involved, especially my students from Stilligan. Hey, Sean, what's up, man? We're playing Orwell. Whatever active engagement means, still an interesting fact. Students from Stilligan. What now? Stilligan? The same Stilligan where a bomb just exploded? You know, when I think about coincidences, or what I think about coincidences, I won't repeat it. So far, the evidence suggests that Goldfels was a prominent lecturer at Stilligan, and some of his students became involved in Thought. The Did he, like, recruit them for this cause? We need to identify the students, see who else is involved with the group. And then I have this conflicting information. We let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred towards those who thought to do us wrong. I now see my high aims might well be a cause for all the events of the past months. More than anyone else, I feel responsible. You should. You should. A troubled past. We'll have to get to the bottom of this. That it? I wonder if I pick a different profile. Does stuff highlight? No, I guess not. Let's stay on Goldfells. Suspect of Bonton bombings arrested. Woman arrested in connection with recent attacks. Nope. We fucked up. We fucked up. Let's go back to the memorial. An explosion went off on the campus, killing a student as well as a lecturer. Best public dining hall competition. Oh, so he no longer works at the college. Abraham Goldfells, we got his full name. Media ethics, and retired in 2016. Did you notice the bombing locations seem to be closely connected to thought? There could be a pattern emerging. Thought has held 3 demonstrations, yet there have only been 2 bombings, which might imply... Well, it's definitely a shot in the dark, but we absolutely need to do everything we can to prevent another attack. Take a close look at the past of each member with thought. Find out the locations of all demos they have held. That might yield a hint. He's a journalist at Der Reporter, German daily newspaper. He's also chairman of the Global Media Ethics Congress. Chairman of an ethical congress. Just the average run-of-the-mill terrorist trait. Modern time Declaration of Independence towards mass surveillance. Well, what do you say to that? He literally wrote the book. Oh, shit. How do I go back? I think the next course of action should be a look at other people of this thought group, like the students he mentioned. Let's go to the listener. This client is massively influential and bring a lot of exposure to the office. I've been trying to get a meeting for months and it went rather well. Your girlfriend is in jail. She's not going to be able to answer. Does he not read the news? She's been arrested. Is there anything I can add to Joseph's? No? Nothing? I guess not. Okay, let's flesh out these students. Check the headlines first. Oh, that's it? Okay. The attendee list. Notable alumni. So he retired in fall of 2016. Oh, Jesus. I have to click on each one of these? Jesus, okay. Let's go back. I'm guessing it's just gonna highlight it for me. So all I gotta do is scroll up and down. I assume. Well, these all say, I need to find Professor Goldfels, right? He's in media. Where's Goldfels at? This is winter, so he got fired before then. So let's go back. So 2016 and beyond, right? Goldfels. Pillars of success or just PR trickery registered at this course. Boom, we got one. Are they on here? Well, that's Juliet. Did that work? Oh, wrong pro. Oh, I gotta add it to Goldfels. Okay. We've seen this name before, haven't we? Might fall asleep with you on. I'll still be here though, in and out of consciousness. Lurk. Hey, thanks for the lurk, Pretzel. I'll randomly scream to wake you up. If I don't hear from you later, have a good night. She's a friend of Mrs. Watergate. Now it also appears she's a student of Goldfels. Enough to warrant a report. Give me a few minutes. We have authorization to investigate, Mrs. Carrington. Got it. Then we also have Harrison O'Donnell. Why does that name sound familiar? Oh yeah, he had posted on one of Cassie's Facebook posts. Authorized to target him. That it? Well done. Alright, I think we're good. I think that's it, right? Yeah. I don't think there's anything else that has Goldfels. Oh wait, Goldfels is on here. No, nothing. I think also we had to look at the date of the bombings as well. And that would probably tell us where we need to go. Look at the last one. Just to see, was Goldfels still working here? Nope. Alright, let's leave. Juliet's timeline. Where's Juliet at? Upload the photo. Her job. PR assistant at Rosentech. Her birthday. Where she lives. Hey, she's into board games. I like board games. Boom. Okay. Ha, you can actually dance. You actually can dance, and I got proof now. So this was March 2017. They were still friends. That really me. I got to be careful. Great photo. Who took it? Nice try, Jules. Magician never reveals her tricks. Thanks for a great time. And Adam Dunbar. What? Every time I ask you out, you're so goddamn busy, then you fall for freaking muffins? If I had ever have known that before. Sorry, Adam. Maybe you need to spy on me some more. I'm bored to death tonight. Definitely need someone to come along. Here, Julesy. I got something for you. My one weakness. Just go out and explore the famous nightlife. You got a message, Cassie? Need this recipe for my mum. Yeah, you know I'm not so keen on going out late night. Plus, I don't dance ever. Care to spare me? It's okay. We can watch movies. Alright, you win. I'll be there in a half hour. That torture and cruelty by my friend. Okay, let's add this. So she doesn't like going out. She's still friends with Cassie. Yeah. This only underlines her assessment as potentially dangerous from yesterday. Huh. Okay. I think he misread that. Happy birthday. Man walks to a bar and meets the girl of his dreams. We are the Carringtons. Let's click on it. His first daughter, April, was born. Okay. So they had three daughters? Yeah, 3 daughters. We have the birth date. Favorite color? Sure. We already have that she likes guitar. Okay, I like to joke as much as the next person. But her favorite color? Do you really think that is pertinent information right now? What? There's an active bomb threat right now. Could you please focus on that? Hey. She likes To Kill a Mockingbird. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view. Until you climb inside of his skin and walk around in it. Harper Lee, To Kill a Mockingbird. I actually read that one. Great book. She likes banana nut muffins. The music in this game is very soothing. If you guys have ever listened to like Soma FM or Groove Salad, it's very just chill. Yum. If we fail to prevent the next assault due to you processing random data, I won't be taking the fall. I mean, does it actually... I don't think we have a time limit, so I can just do whatever. She has 2 parents, Jonathan and Esther. Her studies in media economy at Seligman University. She decided to end her band career once she was single again. Huh. So, is she single? Happy birthday, nobody took notice, nobody cares, nobody. What did Harry do this time? Only 1 week left till I enter my thesis. You gotta manage. I know it's scary. Thought we'll stay in touch. Thank you, Amanda. We'll definitely stay in touch. This drives me outright mad. Even though Cassandra and I just got to know each other at the protest of Freedom Plaza, she stood up for me regardless. This woman is a heroine, not a terrorist. Go Cassie. Huh. Okay. So she believes Cassie is innocent. First met her at the protest. I've already got all this information. If one pisses off the government, one must expect them to respond accordingly. Action causes reaction, the simple-mindedness. That doesn't sound like the Juliet I know. You wouldn't even accept the duty of being the class representative when you were appointed. How come you care about so much about politics now? Huh. Sometimes people change their minds. Sometimes other people help to get the right mindset. First, Mrs. Watergate, now her. Is there some sort of brainwashing going on? About freedom, and I know what it's like to be able to be free. Should I sit at home and be indifferent? There's Harrison. I'm so proud of you that you were capable of using the essential tool of any good selectivist. Hell, I would like to post a really slow clapping sound, but timelines doesn't allow it, so just freaking imagine it if you can. Harry, while I really appreciate that you've got my back in everything, I don't think you need to interview here. This is a Rick and Juliet only thing. Okay. So what does this conflict with? Yeah, unknown data chunks. I don't have it yet. So as far as we know, she's still married. Right? Or maybe she... Let's see. Oh, actually, we haven't found any information on her relationship just yet. Okay. Let's go check out Harrison's timeline. Mediapunk? Mediapunk, what does that even mean? I have no idea. Here's his picture. Look at him. He's very internet savvy. He's not keeping any of his private information on. Post has been deleted by user. Ooh, he deletes a lot of stuff. Do we have something to hide, Mr. O'Donnell? Feel sorry for the girl. It's clear she has been attacked and just panicked. The fascists turned this into a nightmare. People didn't do shit. The protest was peaceful until they showed up. They stormed the crowd and provoked what happened. Have you been suffering from a bad case of self-censorship lately, or what's happening to your timeline? Oh, so there's Juliet. Conflicting data. Where's the conflicting data? That's him, right? Oh, okay, so it's conflicting with the other one. So she's either single or she's in a relationship with him. Okay, got it. Mike, why don't you go and ask Juliet out right away, huh? No need for hiding anything. I can provide a nose correction just for you to make you look just as awesome. You want that? No, then fuck off. Woo! Mike Harrison is very G-louse. First date still again. Make it feeling so elite. Nice joke. You're a bit early for your full. Why can't I go and attend the university like a decent human being without raising eyebrows everywhere? Yeah, it's as a guest and lecturer friend you got me, but still, shit just got real. Okay, so this was July 5th, 2016. Oh, well, hold on, let's add this. Alright, gotta get going, have fun all. Alright, join us. I'll catch you later. I'll try to see if I can catch your next Divinity stream. Easily jealous. Alright, so let's go back and look at her timeline. When did she post that she was single? February 14th, 2017. February 14th, 2017. This was 2016. So she is single as far as I can tell. So let's do that. Oh, oops. Go back. Where's Juliet? Boom. Okay. Okay. What else we got? The place where she works, Rosentech. Let's check out the band page. We are the track you are ashamed of in your fine-tuned playlist, that unexplainable gap in your seemingly flawless CV, your drunken selfie in your timeline's profile, the porn movie found on your work computer. You cannot avoid us because we are you. We are the targets. Harrison, vocals. Where's Harrison at? So he's lead singer of a guitar. Lead singer of a band. Oh, that's quite an ego we got there, huh? Former members. Yep. So she's a former member. What else we got? Gigs. Cancelled. A friend of mine claims to have heard that Hancock decided to quit the band. What? He's going solo. Shame that Tubman left again. Why? Not these emos on the show again. Alright. Albums? Anything German related? Got his email address. Excellent. Alright, let's turn off this. It's actually not bad sounding. It's actually not that bad. Not that bad. Alright, so we have his email address. That's some weird stuff going on. Wait, did I miss something? What did I miss here? Gigs. I'm missing something. Oh, that? Oh, new portrait. Got it. Got it. That should be it, right? No. The hell? What else am I missing? Oh, new portrait for Juliet. Okay. Oh, there's still more. What am I missing? Gigs. Oh. There's more stuff. Catharsis. We'll definitely come to the Freedom Plaza demo. I just have to get to know Juliet, especially since she is the one organizing this. So she either planned it or... That it? Oh, wait, there's more. Harrison. Another portrait. Okay. Cancelled. Okay, so there's only 3. Doesn't have a date on it though. July 4th, 2016. July 2016, okay. Conflict with an unknown data chunk. Alright, let's leave that and come back to it. Let's go check out Rosentech here. This Rosentech, Victor Rosen. 10 Commandments. Software can solve any problem. Think about responsibility. Get in touch. Remy French, Maria Harper, Juliet Carrington. We have her number. Good work. The listener will also track incoming and outgoing telephone calls of numbers you have added. Let's check out the listener. So July is when she said she wanted to meet. Ooh, this is Joseph on Cassandra's account. Interesting. Hold on a second. Didn't know you had access to Cassie's account. Nice to finally talk to you. You too. Juliet, have you seen Cassandra since yesterday evening? Heard from her at all? She seemed quite upset about the whole Freedom Plaza thing. It's something else she wouldn't talk about. Then there was someone at her door, so she went to answer it and never came back. We were supposed to meet for dinner, but I had an unexpected meeting with a client. She wasn't exactly happy about the change of plans. She quit the chat and that was it. I haven't heard from her since. In that case, I think she's probably at home stewing away. Well, I just tried that. She did give me the key to her flat 2 months ago, but no Cassie. Also, her PC was still on. I guess calling her didn't work either. I tried, no answer. They would have taken her PC if they had arrested her. Damn, I hate myself right now. Did you set your number to private? Otherwise, she's probably just avoiding you. Private is my default setting. After all, I am a lawyer. Where's Joseph at? Ah, Cassie told me you were funny. I think you shouldn't worry too much. It's probably nothing. When Cassie's mad, she usually goes and wanders the city. She'll be back in no time. Yeah, she does get a bit fiery at times. We had an argument once, and well, guess what happened? So they're back to being friends. See, this is why I wanted to talk to you. I feel like sometimes you know her better than I do, and I'm her goddamn boyfriend. Oh, I doubt that somehow. I mean, you two were in this thought group together, right? You both went to the Freedom Plaza protest. And so I thought maybe you'd know other places that could be important for her, or the two of you, where she could be at. Joseph, I'm sorry, Freedom Plaza was organized by Thought. Yeah, but Harrison did all the planning for it. I don't know much else. Wish I could help, but I honestly don't have a clue. Well, thank you anyway. Don't mention it. I'll text you when she turns up or if I get an idea. Okay, so conflicting stuff. So Joseph has, access to Cassandra's accounts. Not too uncommon in a relationship, is it? Tuh. I don't know what relationship you're in. Me and my wife both have separate accounts, and we are okay with that. He's a lawyer. What the? So if Mr. Langley is using her account, you should have filtered that data chunk out. Wait, what? So if Mr. Langley is user... Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't just upload everything that's highlighted in blue. Harrison planned it. Let's go back. Order confirmation from Harrison. Okay. He ordered some flowers. $25. From his bank account. Cat hair. Yeah, why is this in red, I wonder? Phone call with Esther. Yeah, let's check out the phone call with Esther. Ooh, voice chat. Oh, nope, no voice. Going clubbing. That's exactly what those terrorists want us to do, avoid public life. Huh. Thought. Okay. Home for dinner tonight. Yep. Wait a minute. Oh, oops. I gotta put Juliet's. Lives with her parents. Now to find her parents' address. Plans to go out in Bonton on Friday evening. Okay, but we know that she actively dislikes going out. People are truly creatures of habit. Maybe she really does want to go out, but this seems a little bit odd. What is she really doing? Doesn't want Victor to oh, this is new information. That's her boss. Yep, Victor Rosen, her boss. Let's see. I think that's it, right? Oh. His last login was April 10th. There's the flowers. He also bought some drugs. Wait, hold on a second. Very frequent customer. Either he values his hygiene or he might as well be material intended to wash away a freedom memorial. Life insurance. Owned 2 health insurances. Okay. He's planning on blowing himself up. A guy his age planning on doing something dangerous. Received a large payment. Payment from the National Beholder or for some secret affiliation. Okay. Is there more information here? Did I miss something? What did I miss? Why is this still, It's gotta be something else I can click on here. Oh, never mind. Okay, it's fine. Let's look at this weirdness. Wait, what the actual... The moment you open that document, malicious code injected was detected in Orwell. We've had 47 attack orders still counting. What the hell is on that site? Funny, funny. Oh no, he just got an email saying that we checked his shit out. Oops. That's not good. Our family. Wait a minute, is that it? So we have to decide between conflicting info here. She either... Well, we already know she played the guitar and all that madness. Right? But we have this information. Oh, we didn't have the specific date. How's the game, boyo? Been lurking and eating. Hey, Hufshy, what's up, man? It's been a while. How was your vacation? Yeah, we got done playing Lisa the RPG. That was a really good game. If you have not, I highly recommend you play that game. The storyline is very dark, but the mechanics are very, Japanese RPG. So now we're playing this simulation game called Orwell, where it's basically like that 1984 book, and we're using surveillance and tracking down people and trying to figure out who is bombing the city. Playing guitar, yeah, we get it. She likes playing guitar. Oh, did I miss something else? What else did I miss? Oh, probably a picture, right? Yes, updated photo. Okay. I don't know why that's in red. Maybe that was the last thing I saw. Oh, just what I clicked on. Oh, okay. So it stores everything. Ish. Okay. I think that's it, right? So I have searched everything. I do have one more thing I have to do, and that's conflicting information, I think. Where was this at? Where was it at? Juliet's timeline, I think? No? What did I miss? What did I miss? Harrison's timeline. Yeah, this game is very interesting. I definitely get a hack.net vibe from it. Or I think it's just called Hacknet. Let's go back over here. No. What am I missing? Let's see what I'm missing here. Find out where the 3 protests of thought took place. Who am I missing? find out where they took place. Let's go look at Harrison's timeline again. There was something that was a conflicting post. No. No? Oh, I think it was on the gigs, right? I think it was over here. Yeah. So another conflict. Here we go. So Freedom Plaza was organized by thought, but Harrison did the planning for it, versus she's saying yeah, Juliet did not plan the protest. Harrison planned it. Yeah, so I think this is correct. I'm guessing Harrison planned it. He seems like kind of a jackass. Harrison. Oops. Where's Harrison at? He planned it. He has punk-looking hair, and he was the lead singer of a band. He sounds like one of those people. He planned the protest that went completely awry? Doesn't sound like very good planning to me. Or maybe it didn't go awry at all. Maybe it went down exactly as he had it in mind. So that Freedom Plaza demonstration was one of Thought's protests. Not immensely surprising. One down, 2 more protest locations to go. Oh, we got a phone call. You got O'Donnell? Harrison. It's me. Well, look who it is. I knew this moment would come one day, but you've caught me by surprise. Harrison, shh, Juliet. Ever since we first made out in that clear night on the Stelligan Greenfield, I knew it was destiny. I know you never really meant to. Will you please spare me your juvenile bullshit? Uh-oh, Harrison and Juliet. They made out. Okay. Stelligan again. The university seems to play a major role for members of Thought. I talk about the Thought page you so generously volunteered to maintain. Yeah, so their website got hacked. Why would I want to disgrace the Thought website? Maybe because of the same reason you bailed out of Thought all of a sudden. Thought didn't do shit anymore since Abe disappeared, but turning it around, keep observing him. And fine if you bail out on the 2 of us. Maybe I should wait for this to finish up first. None of us could ever access them. I merely did the same with the rest. Oh, please, I know you deleted all your rebellious posts to secure your cozy job writing that ridiculous column for the TMB. You know, it's funny you dare, speaking of disgrace. When Rosen is the government's personal bitch, in case you didn't know, almost makes you the same in my book. So you really didn't know about that hack then? I don't have a friggin' clue. Can you revert the changes? You bet. I'll even hunt down the son of a bitch. Just revert it. Okay, I don't care who did it. I just can't stand our memories being toyed around with. Okay. We'll be done in no time, ma'am. Never could say no to you. If only. Anyway, thank you. Okay. Weird. Since Abe disappeared, causing Thought to become inactive. Oops. So Abe disappeared. Goldfell's disappeared, causing the group to be inactive. They are no longer inactive. Well, it seems to me like someone still is. Profile update. Former relationship. Juliet and Harrison. Seems that today's new targets have a common history, something more than belonging to Thought. So Juliet and Harrison were part of this group called Thought. They are also in a personal relationship. Goldfell was the leader. You disgraced Thought before by hiding all the articles on the Thought except Cassandra's. Wait, hold on a second. Harrison hid articles. Okay. First the timeline, now the Thought blog. You have a lot to hide, Mr. O'Donnell. So Goldfell's archived the first ones because he didn't even want us to know. I merely did the same with the rest. Okay. So Goldfell's had archived some articles. This gets more confusing by the minute. Why do you hide something on a group's blog from its own members? A hidden agenda, perhaps. Oh, please, I know you deleted all your rebellious posts to secure your cozy job. So he's a columnist for the National Beholder, and he hid some stuff. Oops. Where's Harrison at? Hey, I read this one quite regularly. I wasn't at all aware it was our guy. The TNB probably didn't know either. Also, this must be what the large payment he received was for. And that's it, right? I think that's it. He's in the ICU. Knock knock, Harrison. Seems I caught you pants down on that little page of yours. Confused? Well, that's fine. You don't know me, and I like to keep it that way. But I know a lot about you, media punk. If you knew what I knew, if you knew what I know, what you know about what this little group of yours did, you would find it just as hard to ignore that those bombs might just carry your name tag. Get what I'm talking about, right? So the righteous hacker initiate will expose all information I got on you. Might interest the cops, won't it? I have no love for the Gov, but I will do what I must. So give me one good reason not to do it, and I might reconsider. So he's being blackmailed. Whoo. Yep. Oh great, now there's a hacker involved in all of this because the situation wasn't bad enough as it is. I wonder what this is about. These bombs might carry your name tag. Seems we are not the only ones interested in Mr. O'Donnell and his entanglements in all this. I wonder if this guy has any proof for what he claims. We'll have to talk to him. Hey, wise ass. This is the most pathetic blackmailing attempt I've read in a long time. You want a damn good reason not to call the cops? I can give you 3. 1, you hacked my website. Last time I checked, this is highly illegal. Something about glass houses and stones. 2, I don't get what you want to have found out about me. True, our protest didn't always go as planned, but since you claim to know so much about me, you should know that this was hardly my fault. What I wanted is all in my blog. Not a word about fucking bombing people, only grabbing attention. But you never even found that, huh? Where are your mad hacker skills, hacker boy? I'll throw you a breadcrumb so you don't feel too miserable. My Nick. I'm the wrong person to mess around with. Leave my page alone. Roll it back and then don't dare touch it again. I will get you. Promise. For your own worthless sake, I hope it wasn't you who broke into my bank account. Else you're neck deep in shit, even more than you already are. Thought I didn't notice, did you? Like I said, wrong guy. The very wrong guy. So he's a blogger. Yeah, he's a blogger. He's a blogger and he works for the National Beholder newspaper. What do we got? National Opinion by Harrison O'Donnell. Look at that. Shut the border. Safety of any citizen is of utmost importance. So he's basically saying close immigration down. We'll see a rise in acts of terrorism. Who knows? Maybe we'll see a bomb. He predicted the assaults in the... Okay. Yes, I read the article. That was strange indeed. And with the bombings now. So did he bomb the place or is he not? I don't get it. Wall of text. Let's check out Juliet's timeline. What she got going on. When I learned about Stilligan this morning and that 2 people had been killed, I felt devastated because I felt responsible. I had spent 5 years of my life at this university. I even organized a peaceful protest at the Stilligan campus. It has been the center of my life for a while, and to see terrorists pervert this place for foul reasons strikes my heart. I feel truly, truly sorry for anyone concerned. For everyone concerned. Anyone concerned. All the text. Hancock. Hell yes, it's happening. Thoughts. So he has a new photo. Yeah. Run around naked, eat chocolate pudding. The ever-present cameras are one reason this site exists. Already got a nice plan of my own. As soon as I get myself a handful of like-minded people, we're going to occupy that friggin' elitist university Stelligan, that's for sure. Okay. He's ready to be a rock star and lives in a trailer already. Lives in a trailer. Address. Oh, come on. Can you please get more stereotypically antisocial? Perfect safety of the individual is our ultimate goal. Lady security. I cannot even find the words for how mind-boggling stupid the government's plan is. Let's turn on our brains for a second and think, what do people value most these days? Freedom. Freedom to say things on the internet. If safety is what everyone is longing for so much, go lock yourself in a barn because taking risks is part of living your life. Okay. Reject governmental position. It's weird. Fit up with the government. Okay. Frankly, I think your attitude to get people to think alike quite left an impression on me. I'm looking for people willing to join a debate club called The Thought, and I think your presence could really liven up discussion. Goldfells. I don't know where you got the weird impression I'll be willing to join some debate club. I'm already debating here all day on my own. This country needs change. Action. So the professor tried to recruit Mr. Hancock. I feel a little confused now. Is this Thought a blog, an activist group, or a debate club? Perhaps all three. The targets. Sounds kind of lame to me, but thanks anyway, I might consider that. He actually did name it, the targets. Articles suck. Okay. Alright, so wall of text. We don't have the unknown conflict yet. Nope. Let's go find it. Let's go find it. What do we got? He went camping. That's weird. But okay. So I wonder, am I supposed to be keeping track of the dates here? He says he lives in a trailer, but as of 2017, he's camping somewhere. Well, camping in a trailer, I guess, right? Let's see what it says. Outskirts camping. It's cheap. Okay. The headlines. Watergate scandal. Bruno Watergate and his wife Alice investigated for accounting fraud. Tisk tisk. That it? Yeah, that was it. Debate club invitation. I would kindly like to invite those who are interested to our newly founded debate club called The Thought. Okay, our blog. Oh, right. Oops, I did that already. Huh. Debate club? Ain't nobody got time for that. Find time after work, I might come around. We have a wonderful guest join us. Hancock has been theorizing ways of political engagement on his independent blog for several years now. I'm not a student, self-improvement. Let's be honest with another, shall we? The first few sessions were not exactly full. Fucking empty. So yeah, last thing Abe and me are going to do is give up hope. So we would be glad if you drop by next Thursday. So Nina, you're very welcome. Recruited Nina into Thought. Okay. contact with Nina. So there's another member we haven't even heard of yet. I'll request clearance to make her a target. We've got a green light. But this wall of text, we still have these conflicting ones, right? I don't think we've found anything yet. Yeah, we haven't found anything yet. So where's Nina at? Concerned. Where's Nina? Nina, there you are. What a strange alias name. Okay, what else do we got? More BS. Am I missing something? What am I missing here? No? What am I supposed to do here? I'm supposed to do something. Okay. Weird. Let's look at our objectives. Find out where the 2 remaining protests took place. What the heck? What the heck? Maybe I have to choose something from the wall of text. Is there anything else on these timelines that are considered? Oh, right. Peaceful protest. Unknown data chunk. Did she organize the protest, or did Harrison? Let's see. Plan the freedom protest. Okay. Former man on the targets. And what about Juliet? Parents. Okay. Recently increased political involvedness. And in a relationship with Harrison. Tubman's her alias. Okay. Am I supposed to pick something here? Is there anything conflicting here? Cassandra's? No. Guessing not. Oh, I wonder if this means conflicting timelines. I bet that's what it means. No. Oh, profile update? Okay. What does that do? Let's see that if I go here, I can update it. I already submitted it. Okay. Oh, here we go. I didn't grab this. She lives in Malloy Court, Farview. That's right around the corner from where I live. Okay. Where is this at? Where is this at? Jobs, participation. Yeah, I don't know what this symbol means. It's gotta mean something. I'm missing something, right? Oh, he has a new profile pic. Oops. Where you at, Abraham? Okay, that should be it, right? Yeah. Okay, so we have shut down the Burkeach border, support government versus where are the other data chunks? There's a conflict with an unknown data chunk. There's 2 of them here, right? Yeah, I don't get it. These are the only 2 that have icons on them. So there's conflicts on both of them, as well as this one. And this one has something new. I just don't know what. Yeah, doesn't really show anything. So I guess I gotta make a choice. That is either for government, and also Juliet organized unknown data chunk. Yeah, I don't know where the other data is. Let's see. Should be on her page, right? Or in a phone call. Let's check the phone records here. Juliet with Harrison. Let's see. Nope. What about with Esther? Her mom? Her mom. No? Am I missing something? What am I missing? Juliet, maybe? Or not with Juliet, I mean with Cassandra? No, I don't know where it's at. Or maybe I need to click on this. This might be it. Nope, already got the information from there. We got the Kerrigans. Yeah, it just says she organized a peaceful protest. Let's go look at Juliet's. And I don't have the other data chunk. What if I disable? What does that do? What does that do? Oh, it just shows I disabled it. What the hell? I feel like I'm stuck. Like I have to approve something, right? Fuck it. Freedom Plaza and Stelligan, very well. It is a pattern exactly as suspected, but we still have no idea about the 3rd location. We need to be diligent now, lives might hang in the balance. In the worst case, we cannot determine location on time. I might have to conduct an interrogation with Mrs. Watergate. I want to avoid it though. She's behaving pretty defiantly, I've been told. Look at what you found so far. I think we might have enough information to put some pressure on her. Knock knock, Harrison. The thoughts are free once again. We are not done yet, you and me, but first, I must turn to another. Okay. Yeah, that gives me a bunch of stuff. Nothing here. Concerned one. That is Nina. Where's Nina at? Please consider a guy hurt there was only a goddamn cop. I bet this goes both ways. They had it coming. It's messy all the way back to the thing I messed up organizing. Oh, she messed up organizing something. So maybe she would organize Stelligan. Interesting. What did she do for thought that she might have messed up? Review, nothing here. Freedom is unfree. No comments. Metamorphosis by Hancock. The government consists of only ass-kissing motherfucking turds. Hostile towards government. Oh, okay, so this is the other one. Cause I think I said he was pro-government, right? Where's that at? This? Or maybe not. We were carried into the streets, declared thought to be a revolutionary activist group. An invincible idea that we shall always be truly free. Activist group after all. Uh-oh. Abe, so what about holding a proclamation on a government building then? Sounds like a worthy first demo. Unroll the banners from the roof, that kind of thing. I think we need to strike into the heart of the everyday people to really cause a stir. We should go for storming a Bonton Mall as the first thing. So there's a conflict for Nina, or there's a conflict between Harrison and Nina. Let's see. So what about holding a proclamation on a government building? We should storm the mall. I feel like Nina is extra aggressive. So I thought he was against or for the government and against the government. Hold on, let's see. Where are the headlines at? Where's his wall of text? No. Where is his article that he wrote? National Beholder. No? This one. Yeah. Supports the government position. Yeah, I don't freaking know. Let's go check out the other stuff first. Anything? No. Our thoughts still free. No. Nothing here. Alright, so we gotta stop here. We don't have the other data chunks, but here we can decide whether you wait until, say, around Christmas. So I think Harrison is probably the leader, right? What does Nina have on her? We don't really have anything. Messed up organizing something for thought. Contact with despises law enforcement. Their eyes out there might be malevolent towards us. I would say Hancock is probably the guy doing this, but if I know video games, they're gonna make it a twist so it's not completely obvious. Government building, holy, that must be it. This is where the third bomb will be. But which one? Didn't it say that is all? Alright, if that's all we have, that's what we have to work with. So let's get this interrogation thing going before we run out of time. I'm actually located in the same facility where Mrs. Watergate is being detained. What time is it? I will have her move to an interrogation room and walk across. To cover my identity, I'll connect to her via an internal hardline. Let's just hope that what you have provided gives us enough leverage over her. I'll open a connection for you to eavesdrop. After all, this is your case too. Plus, we need all the possible info found in Orwell. Hold on. Okay, let's listen to this interrogation. Who is this? Why can't you just leave me alone? Miss Watergate, my name is Symes. Is it Symus? Symus, you can go fuck yourself. I already told the other guys everything over and over again. It wasn't me who hurt the official. We have new evidence that states otherwise, which is why you are in custody again. But that's not what this is about. We are investigating the bombings at Freedom Plaza in Stellingen. I just want to ask you some questions. Cooperate and it might reflect positively on you. Oh, you want to frame me for this as well? I must be such a busy terrorist. I was right here imprisoned while I set up a goddamn bomb at Stellingen. We know you didn't trigger the bomb at Stellingen. Maybe not even the one at Freedom Plaza. We do know, however, you have been in close contact with a group called Thought. What? They have nothing to do with it. I want to talk to my lawyer. Right now. You mean that boyfriend of yours? Joseph Langley? My boyfriend? You know that? We know a lot about you, Mrs. Watergate. Bah, I don't need to call him then. Now shove off. Your defiance towards me is not advisable. What about your parents, Bruno and Alice? They've got a nice company, don't they? Association with a criminal case against their daughter, yet again, could hurt them badly. Last time I was in custody, all they ever did about it was suggesting I'd leave my position as junior COO. Does that give you the impression of a picture-perfect family? True, we didn't find any hints at them helping to get you out by illegal means. We did find some irregularities in their books, though. What? Oh, you haven't heard yet? It's all over the news. You bastard. Leave them alone. They might be assholes, but they're still my parents. They don't deserve this. Possibly. Perhaps I can help you if you cooperate, Mrs. Watergate. No way. I won't cooperate with a state puppet like you. Well, have it your way then. We have your confession in regards to that nasty incident with the police officer. You'll have to go through that whole process again. It's going to drag on for a long time. And where did you get this supposed confession? I never did anything. Mrs. Carrington stated this in a conversation with you. Have you been spying on us, you dirty little government fucker? Well, I hope you also noted that she stated this happened in defense. Indeed, we did note that. That does mean you have nothing on me. It seems my colleagues didn't tell you you have been assessed as potentially dangerous, did they? Ha, potentially dangerous. I like the sound of that. Me so dangerous. This is not a joke, Mrs. Watergate. See? It's all on this profile here. In accordance with the safety bill, people being assessed as potentially dangerous may be held in custody for a very, very long time, until they are deemed no longer a threat. Bullshit. You can't just make something up and flag me as dangerous just because it suits your case. It's an official investigative result. We can even double the time span you'll sit in here with a police record like yours. No. Why? I hope you will like your cell and your cellmates. But cooperate and avoid this at once. Why are you doing this to me? Just answer my questions and I might be able to help. I don't know what you expect from me. I first went to the Freedom Plaza demo. I don't know much about their plans. We know that Mr. O'Donnell had plans to have a kind of proclamation on the roof of a government building. Do you know which one? A government building? I never heard of anything like that. Think, Mrs. Watergate. They have to have mentioned anything remotely like that. Damn it, I don't know. There was nothing. There has got to be something. Talk. No, there wasn't. There never was. Never, I swear, I don't know. This is it, Mrs. Watergate. The interrogation is over. That did not go as planned, not at all. Damn. I wonder if we went wrong somewhere about this place. So what do we do now? We are running out of time and options. Evacuate just by making educated guesses? That would cause a PR disaster. We need ideas and fast. Else... No. Oh. We could have prevented this. We could have. I knew it. If only we had done things differently. So it was them all. So it's freaking Nina. Nina. Shit. There's going to be serious fallout from this. I'll do what I can to keep us both in a job. We need to pull this group apart. Tomorrow we'll have serious look at the remaining member, Nina. Until then, you are dismissed. The mall. Yep, so it was Nina. Yeah, I shouldn't have picked old Harrison here. That was too obvious of a choice. Oh, excuse me. That it? Yeah, that's it. I don't think there's any more data chunks for me to look at, right? Oh, these things. Reject government position. Where is his, this? Supports it. We won't process those. We have learned the following. It's a lot of information. Okay. How many days are in this episode, or how many episodes? Let me see really quick. Orwell Guide. How many episodes are there? Episode 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, so we're about halfway through the game. It is just about 4 o'clock. We've been streaming for a little over 2 hours, so I think we're going to go ahead and cut it here. Well, hold on a second. Here we are again after staring in the abyss, not unscathed, but still with a job. I was able to keep us in business. We can't afford a failure. Nina is the final member. Harris's plan turned out to be a dead end. We need a clearer picture of this loose thread. Her stance towards law enforcement just gives us one more reason. Focus on Nina. Alright, so yeah. That's a little over 2 hours of streaming here. So we're going to go ahead and save it. And I think we will start back up tomorrow. So thanks everyone for watching. Hope you had fun. This game's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. I definitely like Hacknet better. I felt like it was more explicit what you were supposed to do. This one's a little bit harder. The decisions are a little bit more ambiguous and vague. But we'll power through it. So thanks everyone. Hey Sean, I'll see you later. And yeah, let's find someone to raid. What do we got? Who do we got? Hey, let's see, who's playing what? I'm just gonna be nosy here for a second. Ugh, commercials. Ooh, it is a Chipotle commercial. I really do like Chipotle. Yeah. I think we're gonna go shoot old Woo Chunk a raid here. He's playing something Sega related. Oh wow, he's playing like some weird boxing game that I've never seen before. We'll shoot him a raid. Alright, hopefully I see you guys tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. Take care.